Welcome to a gloriously sunny winter's day in Eden Gardens. Today we're talking about winter fruit and vegetables. And here we've got a lovely selection of winter vegetables. This time of year, it's not so much your fruiting things, but your leafy greens do very, very well, particularly if they get plenty of sun. So kale, lettuce, rocket, the members of the onion family also do really, really well. And all of the edible flowers really do very well this time of year as well. So well worth considering in your garden, but look for the sunniest spots that you've got. If you've got a bed in a sunny area, that's where to plant. And if you've only got patches of sun, consider putting things in pots or perhaps even something like the veggie pod, which actually has the wheel so that you can move it towards the sun this time of year, and then as it gets hotter, you can then actually shuffle it into a slightly more shady position for those hot summer days. And this time of year, we're blessed with having relatively few pests and diseases, and really the main things we have to do is ensure that we just keep the feed up to these kind of fast-growing leafy vegetables. So with a bit of a liquid feed, something like power feed, a little bit of sea salt, that's really all they need. I mean, obviously you keep an eye out for any pests, but really it's a very easy time to garden. And the other thing that we like to do is just keep the gardens mulched. It really helps the soil, and it suppresses the weeds, because there are plenty of weeds that like to grow in winter, so we just want to keep them at bay, just simply and naturally with some mulch. And winter is the time for some really great fruit trees. Citrus being really the king of fruit for the Sydney garden. As long as you've got 5 or 6 hours of sun in your garden, you can grow citrus successfully. I recommend that you go out and you taste the fruit, all the fruit at Woolies, etc., and work out what citrus you love. And pretty much any of those that you like, you can grow in your garden. And they are pretty trouble-free. There's a couple of pests that you just need to know about and handle. One does come in winter, so for those of you that have got established citrus, what you need to do now is get out and spray with eco oil. It's a perfectly natural botanical oil. Spray it pretty much all over the tree, particularly on the green stems, because this is the time when the stink bugs, which make a bit of a smell and it can actually sort of almost infest your trees at times in the summer. If you spray them now, then what you'll find is that you'll have very, very small numbers in the summer. And winter is the time to plant your deciduous fruit trees. Figs, nectarines, peaches, apples, pears, all of these should be planted whilst they're still dormant, so that they will come on in spring. Remember, when you plant a deciduous tree, to follow the instructions, which is always to actually cut off probably the top third of the plants. And it seems an unnatural thing to do, but what that will encourage the plant to do, as soon as it breaks its dormancy, it will actually shoot out. And you'll actually get a bigger and healthier tree if you cut it then. And all you need to do is fertilise with a bit of dynamic lifter, and you'll be well on your way to some beautiful deciduous fruit. Winter is such a fantastic time. It is actually the best time in a Sydney garden, so get out there and enjoy it. And if you have any needs or any questions, come and see us at Eden Gardens. We'd love to see you.